Hello, everybody. It is Demo Donna here. Is anybody out there? Oh, good. You're popping on. That means you guys found me. Oh, great. Just making sure. It's fun to multitask, to start your live out, show you guys samples, and make sure that everything is working as it should. Right? It's always fun. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I am really excited to be showing you the fabulous Winter Wonderland Kit this evening. This kit is a snow globe kit with 3 different size snow globes. Excuse me. And it's a lot of fun. Fun fact about this kit, it has my favorite toppings in it. And these toppings are still included in the kit. And I'm going to show you why they're my favorite. Because they are little sparkly, I'm just going to say sequins, even though it's little sparkly confetti. And I'm going to show you guys all of them. There are 6 different colors of the sparkly confetti. Aren't those beautiful? And we're having a flash sale tonight on this kit. And guess what? Our outline dies are available. The foam is available. And the paper pad is also available for extras. I highly recommend grabbing yourself some extra paper. I have 5 pieces left in my paper pad. So it's a great paper pad. These are all of the toppings included in this kit. All right. And this kit also includes the 6x6 paper pad. Let me show you that. So I totally changed around the layout of my office like I told you guys. And I might have to work on another layout over the break so I have more space. But we'll figure out. Here is the Winter Wonderland paper pad. And I absolutely love the star paper. I love it so much I don't have any left in my paper pad. And I think there's a couple other that I don't have. So, I did a little hodgepodge of what I had left for my samples this evening. So you've got the fabulous paper pad. Of course, you have enough to make 3 of each foam and acetate pieces, which is fabulous. And then you've also got an adorable stamp set. I love these because all of these stamp sayings fit in your little snow globe base. And I believe this is a live I did when this kit first came out. So I will go searching for it and I will post the link if I find it. So wish me luck. But I basically did these awesome little cards, and what's nice about that is then when you make these, and the outline dies are how you make this base here. And then when you make these, they're able to sit up for people on the mantle. So it's called an easel card. I know I've made them before for you guys, but really cute, especially with the snow globes. And then something else, I'm going to show you 2 other things, and then we're going to get started. We're going to get carded and started. Is I did ornaments. This was from a trip from 2020, and we were in Quebec, which was amazing. The photo is literally printed out on paper. It's not even on photo paper, so the photo quality is at best, but just a picture of my husband and son when my son used to be not taller than my husband, wink wink, but just showing how cute these are for ornaments as well. And then I try to make ornaments for my son's teachers every year, and someone asked me on our last live to show me the ornament. And so my son goes to school actually in a snow globe, so the snow globe die was perfect for the teachers, and some of the parents of my son's teammates got some of these. And then I just put a little happy holidays from the Sorensen family and the date on the back. And of course, cookies and other fun little treats that I made for them. So this kit is, and this doesn't even have to be, I mean, yes, this kit is all put together for holiday, for winter, but this could even be cute with like dog bones in it or the cats. I was looking at the cat and the dog set as well and thinking this would be really cute with a ton of our different stamp sets. So yeah, there are all my little, you know, my little side things. And I believe one of our amazing designers did this kit and I redid it, but I don't remember if it was Greta or Ginger or Marianne. But I love this too because this is great. Like even if someone was moving into a new home, there is a cute little home in this kit. So there are the samples. Here are, again, like I always say, make sure you go to queenandcompany.com and check out all of the fabulous samples that our designers create. Tonight, I am going to be using our sketches from December, and I am going to be using sketch 112 as well as sketch 115. So now that I've told you this, when you go to our sketches, you are going to see all the different dies that I'm using. The only thing I am replacing is I'm replacing the circles with the actual snow globes. So when you look at any of the sketches, you can do something like this with a larger shaker kit. Just replace, you know, whatever the big item is. Okay, I also wanted to show you guys, gosh, I didn't even talk about, there's a lot of things in this kit. It's very exciting. There is a tiny ballerina, and she's super cute. So you've got your ballerina, there's a snowman, there's a present, there is a sleigh with gifts, there's a house, there's a tree, there's a little baby Jesus and Mary and Jesus' dad, Joseph, right? Those are the names. It's been a long time since I've gone to private school. I know. Don't tell anybody. Okay. Catholic school. You know all these things back then. And then, you know, life goes on and you are a bad girl. I don't know. Oh, gosh. Can you tell, like, my brain is fried? Okay, I'm getting there. Woohoo! All right. And the little star of Jerusalem, right? That's what it's called. Okay, I'll just stop talking because there's people out there just cringing. I know it, going, get it together, Demo. Okay, luckily we have very religious people that know all these things. You know, I just roll around in glitter and shakers, so, you know, don't hold me to it. Okay, let's start with something I can do. Let's make some cards, shall we? Ooh, part of the flash sale are our lollies bundle too. So the lollies are back. So that's fun. I mean, I should have organized this before I showed you guys. But this is the lollies bundle. You got the red, the purple, the teal, the yellow, the pink, the beautiful green. I love this green. Matches my nails. Matches this kit. Cool green. The black lollies and the orange lollies. Love the lollies. Love me some lollies. Really love these two on Halloween cards. They're a fun little added bling. All right, for card number 1, luckily I've done like a lot of the hard work, like assembled my little sleigh here. So in this kit, you get the sleigh, you get actually an extra die for the blade. Ooh, whatever that is. And the gifts, there's 2 different size gifts. There's a little one and a big one. I mean, how important are words? Like, do I have to get them right all the time? That would be terrible. So this kit has a lot of cute little add-ons is the point of all of my rambling. I told you I did not have any of this paper left, so as you can see, I stole this from another card just so I can use this star paper because I love it. So we're going to cover that up. And I don't even think, anyways, I'm sad I'm out of this paper. I would have definitely used more of it. But we are going to hide all of that. Are you guys ready? Like, I am just rambling. You can tell it's the end of the year. I'll be fresh again in January. We'll see if I'll be able to leave you guys alone for that long. I don't know. It's a long time for me. I need a lot of attention. Just ask my husband. He's so glad that I have you guys, someone to keep me company at least twice a week. Okay, right? I'm losing my mind. But like, it's good to know though you're not alone. Because I think the December comes and it's like, woohoo. Okay. Again, this is, which one am I using first? This is sketch 115. So let's layer that on. I love this one. This is from the new set 19, that striped paper that I just love, that I just layered on foundation die number 8. Then I'm going to take from foundation die 21. I love these labels. How many of you are just so in love with these little label dies? It's not just me. I know it. I know you guys are out there. All right, I'm going to scoot that over. There we go. So there's number 1. Gosh, I think there's like 4 or 5 sizes, and there's skinnier ones and chunkier ones. They're a lot of fun. And let's layer that one right there. There we go. So this is, oh, well, we got these guys too. I'm like, this is pretty much the base, but I was lying. These are from foundation die number 20. I love it because they fit perfectly across your card. I still have not made this year's ornaments for my son's school. I have until Wednesday of next week, so I've got to get on that. My big project was get through tonight's live, then start designing my yearly ornaments. So I'm on track. Well, I still have to get through this. You never know. I think, though, the good news is just you guys. It's just us. No one from Queen & Company is watching. So, you know, we can have fun. Get a little giddy. Drink the eggnog. Okay. So I put these guys just a little bit lower than the sketch. And just because I'm kind of going to use this as like the base for my snow globe. So I put them just a little bit lower. But that'll be fun. Oh my gosh, I did have too much caffeine today. Can you totally tell? I am very sensitive to caffeine. And did I have a latte? Who knows? I can't remember that far back in the day. But yeah, I probably did have way too much caffeine. You are so right, Lynn. Okay. It's very obvious. And then there's some people who can have all the caffeine in the world and it does nothing to them. Okay, so I stuck my little gifts already in there. As you can see, they're individual, super cute. This whole bottom piece of your snow globe is going to be covered. So you can even, as you're laying stuff inside of your snow globe, you can do it this way, or you can even put, I think this way is actually easier. You could even put the foam around it, but I think that's the easiest way to do it. So that way, you know, you don't go under this line like my sleigh. Actually, that still doesn't look too bad, but you know, you want to show all the detail. So how simple is that? It's so cute. Again, these toppings are like my favorite and really make this kit. And I'm just going to grab a couple extra presents because I have them already cut out and I want to use them. So maybe I'll do just one kind of like layered there. There we go. Have you guys gotten all your holiday shopping done? I don't think I've started yet. And I just showed my husband something that I got him. And then I'm like, why did I do that? I should have just waited for Christmas. When your kids are 15, it's really hard to keep secrets. You know, wait. There's no more surprises. Okay, I think we're going to do another little gift cluster here. There we go. All right, that's cute, right? A lot of gifts. Next, we are going to take our double-sided foam, and I'm just going to pop this out just to make sure Everything is going to be seen. There we go. Pull that off. So I do want to give you guys a little tip. Oh, here we go. I did use some glitter foam in the background here, and I do want to let you guys know you should add some extra adhesive. So the foam adhesive is great on paper, but if you're doing like on like glitter foam or something that is a little less like, like that's going to give you issues. Like glitter foam or like your embossed paper, anything with like texture, I highly recommend adding more glue. So this was something that I did a year ago, and I need to go in and seal it up. You don't want your toppings to fall out. Nobody wants that. So I just wanted to show that to you guys. All right, so now just like when you add your foam to your outline dies, just kind of hover it over, and then once you have it on there, give it a good squish. There we go. Yeah, you definitely have to use glue on the glitter foam. Okay, next we are going to, gosh, it's been a week and I swear I've already forgotten, like, how do I make shakers again? You guys are watching me for the inside scoop, and I'm losing it. But not really. It's all fun, right? We like to have some good laughs every now and then. Okay, I'm going to add some of these guys, some silver. I'm going to add some red. Just a little bit because these are opaque, so you cannot see through them. So I don't want to add too many. Now the transparent ones are semi-transparent. They are not fully transparent, but at least you still get a little bit more of an idea what's happening underneath. So I'm not going to add too much, and then I'm going to take some, oh, I do have some diamonds. Look at that. Oh no. All right, scoop into my diamonds here. I need more. I always need more diamonds. Okay, peel that off. There we go. And then, is anyone traveling for the holidays? Anyone making that brave attempt to go to airports? I am. Can you believe that? I really like staying home, but now that I'm in Minnesota, I'm kind of excited to go get some sunshine. Maybe head on over to LA for the holidays. We'll see what happens. Okay, here is our snow globe. My dog is harassing, locking the door, trying to get in. Okay, what are the opaque shimmery things you added in before? Oh, these guys are included in the kit. These are the toppings included in the kit. Aren't these beautiful? Like I said, my favorite thing about this kit are these toppings. So they are like glittery sequins. And I love them, and I use them very sparingly. I totally hoard these. And I know we talk about that all the time, being a craft hoarder with our paper and everything. And yeah, I don't overdo it with these toppings because they're so pretty. And I know one day Wendy's going to be like, we can't get these anymore. So therefore, at this moment, I use just a little. Okay, I am going to slap that down there. This is the decorative die that comes in the kit. So when I made these for the ornaments that I did for my son's school, I did use, these are not thick. It's a thinner, as you can see the difference between our Queen & Company shakers and the ornaments that I did. I used the double-sided foam, and acetate. And then I used whatever kind of stuff I had in my stash because I didn't want to use up my beautiful toppings from this kit, because I think I made about 20 of them. So there's all the facts, because I know you're like, Demo, tell us everything. Okay, now I need to find my pre-stamped, oh, here we go. Phew. So I stamped, we wish you a Merry Christmas, right there. We are gonna give it a little rolly adhesive. And then I'm just gonna glue it to my hand. Here we go, layer that. So each of the snow globes, and there's 3 different sizes. Do I have a sample of each one? I don't. I definitely use this size, the biggest one, the most. And then there's an actual more round snow globe, like a realistic looking snow globe. This guy here. So with each of the snow globe, this is an older printout, sorry that, but with each of the snow globes, you have the decorative die and then you have this extra label. So it's cool because you can do the snow globe outline. Well, it's the decorative die. So the snow globe decorative die, one color, and then you can actually do this base here, another color. Okay, so now we are going to attach our snow globe, and like I said, I put that a little low so I can make it kind of like the base for where my snow globe is going. And I am going to, on this one as well, I am going to add Santa and his reindeer. So I cut out Santa and his reindeer in black and in gray, and I am simply going to rip gray Santa off, and I am going to layer. So I'm going to double up on my reindeer just like that, and I am simply going to add a little adhesive. There we go. And then I'm going to take, and you could do it with black as well. I just wanted to have like a shadow effect to show Prancer and Dancer and Donner and Vixen. How sad that I remember that and I, couldn't figure out, the manger scene. Oh well. Hey, we can't all be perfect. Okay, let's attach our shaker, shall we? Shall we attach our shaker? I'm going to take my red liner tape. I'm going to grab my giant scissors. All right. And I'm just going to stick a little piece on there. Can you guys be quiet? I am working. The family, you think I do this. My husband still asks me every day, what time's your live? Because, it's the same time every week. And they're out there just talking away. We're in the middle of something very important here. We are making shakers, guys. I need all the attention and focus on me. Sorry for my whistle if that was loud in anyone's ear. Okay, so I'm going to now take my little moon and I'm going to scooch that under there. Did you like that whistle? You can tell I'm a sports mom. Thank you. Thank you guys for all appreciating my whistle talents you didn't even know I had, right? Like still after our almost, gosh, I think, are we almost at 2 years together? I'm still surprising you. Okay, I've now got my lovely little Santa and his reindeer, and we are just going to have those guys flying away. And that, we're going to still add more goodies. But there is our card number 1. Right? Can you believe they're just sitting out my door having a full-blown conversation? Who does that? Who does that? We are going to use our lollies. Take the dog hair off of it. I'm going to do one here. They're so cute. I love the lollies. So much fun. I think I'm going to put a green one up here. And then we're going to add, I've literally had the same, pile of bling out. So I'm going to have to switch it up here once the holidays are over. Let's see what else we can do. I'm going to use one of these too. No, we'll use one of these. Looking back on my other cards, I'm like, I think I was more bling confident before. I need to get back. I need to get back to those confident bling days where I just threw it everywhere. Or maybe it's never been that way. I don't know. Okay. That'll work. We want some fun happening up in the sky. It's like a meteor shower. Okay, card number 1. Are you guys ready for card number 2? I can't believe like how many of you are hanging out with me tonight. I thought it was going to be slow, but no, you guys are like, well, I should be doing this and this and this, but I'm going to go hang out with Demo and maybe go shop the flash sale over at Queen & Company. So thanks for being with me. Okay, this is from, excuse me, move my glue out of the way. This is sketch number 112, and I'm not going to be using the flowers here or the sentiment because my little snow globe is going to take over. At first I was going to center it, but I'm actually still going to keep it to the side. So that is the really fun sketch that I'm using. Just like you guys, I get very excited for the release of the new sketches and very eager to get to play with them. So I am layering those two guys together. Obviously a little crooked because that is my signature. And then these guys, if you could see on the sketch here, your tags don't go all the way up to the top. So I like that because you're going to be able to see it hanging out the bottom. So I'm going to go right about there. And perfect. It's crooked, just the way I like it. Oh, goodness. All right. And those were from foundation die number 21, the larger one, and number 2, the snowflake one. I love that snowflake paper, and that is in your kit. So I'm sure you're very excited about it, just like me. Okay, we are going to layer on this guy from foundation die number 21, and then these little stripies because they're super cute. And that's from number 20. And we use those on our first card as well. So lovely. All right, let's put that right there. I'm watching a show on Netflix and they have British accents, and it's really hard sometimes for me not to adopt accents when I watch shows, so I'm refraining. It's a lot of work, you guys. All right, here is our base. And we are going to be doing the little house here. I already put it together. The only little modification is I stuck some yellow paper in the back, so I've got some lights in my windows. And here is your little roof, so we're going to attach that on last. I have my white outline die, so I cut that out in the cardstock, and then I did black for the decorative die, and then I'm also doing black for our label here, and we are going to be embossing. I know I skip this trick a lot, and I just do it, I think maybe 50-50. Sometimes I do it for you guys, and sometimes I do it off camera, but you know, since it's the holidays, we are going to emboss right now. And it's white embossing on black paper, so I'm even being risky because I didn't even make a backup in case I, mess this up. So everyone, cross your fingers. All right, I am using just a little Swiffer, just a little static free bag. That's what it is, not Swiffer, sorry. A static free bag. There's a ton of different ones out there. There's also little brushes that has the powder inside of it. And what this is doing is making sure if there's any acid or like my fingerprints or anything, it's going to make it so my embossing powder just sticks to the embossing ink. So next I'm going to take an embossable ink and I'm going to take my stamp. Now preferably I would be using a detailed white embossing powder, but the only one I have upstairs here in my office is just a regular white embossing powder. But this is a very detailed stamp. So like I said, I normally would be using like a detailed powder for something this fine or detailed, but we're gonna just cross our fingers and hope it works. I am putting it off to one side here. I'm gonna stamp that down and hopefully it's crooked so everyone knows I made it. Just a little crooked, you know, just a little bit of my signature. Okay, I've got my white embossing powder and I'm just gonna sprinkle that on, tap that off. And again, remember, I put my little paintbrush away, but if you have like, oh, it's right here. So if you have like a big section that, like, let's say you had a fingerprint here, just wipe it off with a dry brush before you heat set it. Okay, we are going to place that over here. Now we're gonna heat set. There are a ton of videos out there, including some from me like 100 years ago, of heat setting 101 if you've never done this. So I always make sure my heat gun is facing away from me. I am not that sensitive to heat because I was a waitress on Ventura Boulevard and served giant plates of paella. So, but if you have sensitive little fingers, make sure you can even use your little tweezer tool to protect your hands, which I highly recommend. But you know, I'm a professional, so don't try this at home. And look at that, it turned out perfect. So your embossing powder is going from a grainy to a nice shiny finish. And there are a ton of different styles of embossing powder. And look at that, it's all sealed on there and it looks like a beautifully professional. Don't you just love when it turns out? Yay! But if you're new, stamp it out a few times. Heat emboss, play with it, go crazy. You know, add another one of your cool skills to your cards and press your fan base. All right, we're gonna just stick this guy on there. Excuse me. Okay, and then we are gonna create our background. So I am going to, I think I'm gonna do 3 trees here. So I am going to have one kind of high up. We're gonna go a little bit to the side there. And one, I'm gonna have one right there. There we go. So this isn't attached. I just am setting this here kind of as my guide to build my scene in the back. And then I'm going to do one more over here. Oh, I didn't tell you guys too on the ornament that I did because I made so many. This one. These trees here are from the Great Outdoors kit. So if you have that kit, I highly recommend popping that out if you're doing anything with your trees, because these are great trees in that kit as well. It's always good to be able to cut multiples out at the same time, right? I love that. Okay, I was a little British there again. I don't know if you guys heard it. I hope not. Okay, add my add my Rolly adhesive. And I'm gonna figure out where I wanna place my little home here. I think we'll just center it. Yeah, that's fine. I like how that turned out. Okay, and now I'm just gonna add a little thin glue here. If I can pick it up, there we go. So I'm just gonna add a little glue to my roof. There we go. got my house, I've got my roof. You can even add some glue and some sparkle for snow if you want. And I'm using a white glue for the house so I don't get our sheer glue all over and then all of your toppings stick to it. So that's what happens if you get too much sheer glue. Then you kind of have that adhesive just hanging out in the background. I am also going to add the little snowman, which is included in the kit, which is super cute. So we've got this tiny little snowman, and then there's the big snowman. So it's fun because you've got options and the tiny little wreath for the house and the door. So I'm just going to take my little snowman, and he's going to go right here. And soon there will be enough snow again to make a new one of these. So I made him a little hat. This is not a die that comes in this kit. So I made that little hat by cutting this one in half, gluing the two sides together, and then trimming it off. So I don't know if you could see the little cut line. So I literally cut it in half, cut out some of it, glued the two sides together so I had a tiny little top hat. Because, I felt my snowman needed one. And in fact, if I had my little black pen over here, I would totally do eyes like I did with this. So I just drew on little eyes and buttons. But we don't have time for that because I don't have my pen over here. So I did my whole office. There we go. Okay, now we are going to add in our toppings. What is it, like 3 hours later? I know I went a little crazy tonight and making you 2 fun cards. I'm going to pop this out. I should have done it first, but I'm going to pop this out. There we go. And now make sure, oh my goodness, I have like dog hair everywhere, you guys. What is happening? I think my puppy must have come in here and just jumped on top of my desk. That had to have been it. Okay, there we go. I think I just need a little bit more glue under this tree. So I'm just going to add that like so. Give a little pressure since I was kind of sloppy with my rolly adhesive there. There's my little scene. Super fun. I could totally get carried away and just probably like design these little snow globes scenes all day long. But we all have things to do, so I'll get a move on it. I'm going to take some snowflakes. Again, these are so darn cute that I'm like hoard these. And I don't even know what I did with my spoon because I've just been so excited. Oh, here it is. I found it. Woohoo. Okay. So I'm going to take, a tiny little, that many. That's all. Then I'm going to do some of the transparent ones. How fun, like I did the photo of my husband and son. You could do a family photo. What I used to do for friends is I would take, the holiday cards you get from everybody. I would take their holiday cards that they sent me the year before, and I would make an ornament out of it or do something cool with it. It depends, how they have the little pictures on the back. So usually they do the big family photo, and then they have a bunch of little photos on the back. So you can do a fun little family ornament for this one too. Oh my gosh, you would not want to see my craft office. It is not Ginger's. I just pretend that mine looks like Ginger's. This is actually the smallest craft studio I have ever had. So half of my stuff is downstairs in like 2 different closets. I like to spread things out all over so no one really knows how much stuff I have. Right? Isn't that a great trick? Just pepper your things all over the house so no one can really take a look at the amount of stuff that you have. All right, here you go, you guys. Here is our fun little Winter Wonderland. Obviously, the great name for this kit. I'm going to peel off the background here. Yeah, I want to say I started doing that card idea probably like 15 years ago. I started doing that, and I would make cards with them too. So I would do the Versamark or a clear embossing ink, and do it all over the card and do a clear embossing powder with glitter in it. So I would turn it into a sparkly something like a card or an ornament. Really easy thing to do. I'm rambling again, you guys. Sorry. Okay, look at how fun that is. And actually I love the static on those giant pearls because it's like a real snow globe where they're sticking everywhere. I love, actually, when my toppings have static. I know not everybody does, but I like them to stick all over. And then I also like them to stick all around the edges because I think it makes it so you can see all of the fun and excitement that is happening in your shaker card. Okay, we have our decorative die. I didn't add any diamonds. Can you believe that? I was just rambling and rambling. I didn't even you think you know someone. Sorry, guys. Okay, love my little house scene. Super cute. And I'm going to put it to this side like how the circle is here. The circle is, yeah, it's over to this side a little bit more. Perfect. So we're going to add some red liner tape. I just have my big scissors next to me. I think I currently in my office have about 8 kits out. So this break, I get to do a very big cleanup here in my office. It's very fun to put the puzzle together on, wait, what stamp does this go to? And where does this die go? No. As much as I love crafting, I despise the cleanup part. Probably like most of my crafty sisters. I did find that scrapbookers are very organized crafters. I do like that. I appreciate that. I am not that. Okay. Here is our lovely snow globe. There we go. How cute. I love the basic. I mean, it's funny. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dies. Really simple. And yet super cute. And you could even go put this giant, I think, should we use this giant snowman? No, we're not doing that. Okay, but we are going to be using some of these little trees because they're adorable and I have like a stack of them cut out. Okay, tree number 1, tree number 2, and I'm going to put on a 3rd one because I can, and I have a bunch cut out. There we go. And now we're going to get some lollies. I think I'm trying to figure out where I want this lolly. I think I'm going to do the lolly right up here. And I'm going to do the same thing, just a little cluster. There we go. There we go. Voila! We did it. I don't know if this live was about 6 hours or not, but I had fun. I hope you guys did too. You know, we had to like end 2022 with a bang and make you guys 2 fun cards, 2 different snow globes. Remember, I will do my best to find, I do believe that this was a live where I did the easel card snow globes. So I'll look for that and attach the link. And that is everything. Make some ornaments with photos with these. Really simple, really fun. And everyone loves checking out your ornaments from years past with different photos. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Please check out our flash sale with everything Winter Wonderland included in that flash sale. The outline dies, the extra paper, the foam and acetate. There's more foam and acetate available, which is exciting because I know it's touch and go towards the end of the year. And also the lolly bundle. So thank you guys so much. On behalf of everyone at Queen & Company, we wish you all a happy and safe holiday season. And stay warm to everybody in my neck of the woods, because apparently we're going to get like 9 million feet of snow. Goodbye, everybody. Happy holidays.